Hi guys, I'm Elizabeth with Oliver Smith Watches, and today we're talking about the Panerai Luminor. The Luminor style has become Panerai's most known watch style, but it didn't always mean exactly what they describe as a Luminor today. So we're going to take you through a brief history of how the Luminor came to be and talk about some of the differences in the Luminor styles. The Luminor has become the most distinct and well-known style for Panerai, but it's changed quite a bit over the years. Today we're going to talk about a brief history of how the Luminor came to be, and then some of the difference between today's Luminor models. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to see more like this, and leave some comments below to let us know what you think about Panerai Luminors. So Panerai was originally founded in 1860 in Florence, Italy by Giovanni Panerai. He set up a watch repair shop in Florence where they had a watch school and also used it as a watch repair facility. On the eve of World War II, the Panerai business was still held within the family, and the Royal Italian Navy came to the Panerai family asking for a watch to help time their underwater maneuvers. This is how the first radio mirror case style was born in 1938. The radio mirror case was named after radium, which was a highly radioactive material that they used on the dial for the numbers and dashes so they would glow clearly underwater. In 1949, the Panerai family filed a patent for a tritium-based compound, and this was how the name Luminor was born. We know radio mirror as Luminor today as case shapes, but it was originally in reference to the lume used on the dials. Panerai continued to use the screw-down crown throughout World War II, but the Royal Italian Navy was running into issues. They were hitting this protruding crown, water was getting inside, dents were happening, and they needed a good solution. So in the 1950s, Panerai invented the crown guard. This locks in the crown, making it watertight, and solved the problems of it getting banged and beaten up used during military exercises. They patented this crown guard, and now it's become the iconic symbol of Panerai that you know today. The Panerai Luminor eventually evolved into two different categories, the Luminor style and the Luminor 1950 style. The first Luminor was introduced to the public in the 1990s. Panerai no longer had their contract with the Royal Italian Navy, and they decided to sell watches to the civilian market. This is where they first introduced the Panerai Luminor style, now known as a Pre-V. What makes the Luminor style distinct is the round cushion case of the watch. They started in the 44mm size, which was a large watch at this time, going back to their naval history. The Luminor style has shorter lugs and generally a flatter crystal. Of course, the Luminor style has the patented crown guard look, locking in that crown to continue to make it watertight. As the brand evolved and sold themselves to Richemont, a new style, the Luminor 1950 style, emerged. This style was first seen in 2002 when Panerai released the PAM 127, now called the Fitty. This watch had the updated Luminor 1950 design that has more of a square case, longer lugs in comparison to the Luminor style, and more of a domed crystal. The 1950 case style is also distinct because it has the registered trademark on the crown. As of 2019, Panerai merged the Luminor 1950 case style with the Luminor case style into one category they're calling the Luminor. This continues to be the most popular category of Panerai and the most recognizable. The watches in this category range in size, color, and in materials used, but they all maintain that distinct case style of the Luminor and the Luminor 1950. And that's our explanation on Luminor. If you have any questions, please leave them below and make sure to give us a follow to see more videos like this.